Hi friends. Welcome to this C++ tutorial. Today, we are diving into how to read user input using cin. If you remember, last time we talked about printing to the console with cout. Now, let's see how we can get input from the user. Cin stands for console input and is used to read text or numbers entered by the user. Think of it like having a conversation with your computer where you ask it to store what you type in some variables. First things first, to use cin, you need some variables to store the input. Let's start with something simple like an integer for age. Here's how you do it. Suppose that I want to enter my age as a user input. So, we write cin age. Cin uses the extraction operator, which looks like two greater than symbols next to each other. It basically extracts whatever you type and stores it in the variable you specify. Now let's just display what we have entered as the age using cout that we discussed in our previous tutorial. So, what's happening here? We've declared an integer variable called age. When you run this program, it waits for you to type in a number and press enter. That number gets stored in the age variable and then printed out. But hey, what if you want to read multiple values at once? No problem. Let's say you want to get both age and an average score. You can do it all in one go. Float average. Enter your age and average score. And then cin, extraction operator, age, again extraction operator, average. Cout, insertion operator, your age is, insertion operator, age, again insertion operator, and average, endel. In this example, when you run the program, you type your age and average score separated by a space. Cin will read both values and store them in their respective variables. You might be thinking, what if I want to enter them on separate lines? Well, that's easy. Just hit enter after typing each value. In C++, cin reads input by treating any amount of white space, spaces, tabs, new lines, as delimiters, which means it uses white space to determine where one input ends and another begins. As cin is used for formatted input, it expects input to be structured in a certain way. When you provide two numbers separated by space or new line, cin reads the first number, stops at the white space, and then reads the next number after the white space. When you type your input, it gets stored in an input buffer, and cin reads from this buffer until it encounters a white space, which signifies the end of one input and the start of the next. Now, imagine a situation that you want to take the inputs for age and average separately. For this, you can use cin 2 times like this. And that's a wrap on how cin works in C++. I hope this tutorial has been useful. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more tutorials like this, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Don't forget to like this video if you found it useful, and share it with your friends who are also learning C++. Your support really helps me keep creating more content for you all. Thanks for watching, and happy coding!